From Daikin Park in Houston, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And on the hill, the big righty, Dustin May.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Foul ball there. And the sweeper is off the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Headley makes the grab, one down. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Marlins. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, strike one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Parker brings it in, and there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Oscar Charleston.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball. great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Gabriel Moreno fouled off. He was late. Charleston on at second with 2 down. He's trying for third. Pitch
One ball,
inside.
1 strike.
And as well, throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Back here at Dyken Park. And on the hill in this one, Roy Halladay. What do we need to know here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dave Parker. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Out to short. Wagner tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And the batter now, Chase Headley. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
And Arenado makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Lined into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Packed house here at Dyken Park. May back to work. May, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Tim Raines. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Dingler puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
Albies makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Houston, here's the power hitting catcher, Dylan Dingler. There's a strike.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
1 strike.
And Charleston makes the catch. So digging in, Jim Edmonds. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, got him.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Peterson just got a piece of it. No score here in the second. Right side, hard hit on to Oscar. And the Dodgers are set down in order. On to the third inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting up, the pitcher, Roy.
Now it's going to be Roy Halladay. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. First pitch misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Over to first, and he saved. May delivers. And there's a ball.
2 balls.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
Big Red picks up the K. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Wagner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Arenado over at second. Crow Armstrong over at first with 1 away. Puts it away for the out. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Doubled in his first AB. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game. Back here in Houston, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Yeah, And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Acuna moving back. Booyah! The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's Javier Baez. And there's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So now here's the pitcher, Dustin May. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So the lineup flips over. And now here is Dave Parker. Grounded out his first time up. Oh, and this one gets away. And the wild pitch will play to run. On the ground, right side. On to Oscar. 2 away. Chase Headley digs in now. He popped out his first time. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's Hosmer. And a swing and a miss there. Headley, the runner at first with 2 gone. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Runner takes off. Foul ball still 0-2.
One ball.
Back to first, and he's safe. Now safe at first. He gets back in. Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone. They get the force, and that is that. On to the fourth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Caught at first by Hosmer.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Albies squeezes it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Tim Raines. First time up was a pop out. Fly ball center field. Edmonds settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Dylan Dingler. That one the other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first.
Wastes no time there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Digging in, Jim Edmonds. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Booyah! He nails one out to right. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line. But good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Here is Jock Peterson. Ground ball to the right side. On to Oscar. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Acuna sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Javi Baez digs in right side. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. Wagner has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Matt McClain. May back to work. Baez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And first offering is fouled off. Edmonds brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Dustin May. That's the 3rd. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Dave Parker.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out. Chase Headley, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now it's Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 in this one.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Gets a piece and stays alive.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard,
oh, and now a wild pitch. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in Houston, now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 64. Kirsten Waldrop.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Marlins. Ripped to short. Over to Hosmer. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the speedy first baseman, Oscar Charleston. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. New pitcher for the Marlins, Rob Nett.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, Jim Edmonds. Fought off foul.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's one away. And now Jack Peterson. He's grounded out a couple of times. A little out front there as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Dingler leads off first with one away. Next offering misses down and away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Hard hit right side on to Oscar. And Albies is retired. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gabriel Moreno. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 4-1.
Everything came together for him. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And now it's going to be Tim Raines. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 2 down now, and here is Matt McClain. Base hit. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Pickoff move to first. McLean back in on a dive. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Pitch
One ball,
misses.
one strike. He's in there.
Throw. Save. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second. 2 down. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's Baez.
Baez.
Swing and a foul out of play. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That one at triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
McLean over to first.
Yep,
Hold up,
down.
1 down.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 19, Jared Triolo.
This one in the air. McLean. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Headley at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Way out front for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Got him swinging.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 47, Matt.
We're up the back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Cool Papa Bell.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And the first offering is not close. Brash, 6'1" righty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. In the air, left field. Peterson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And that's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner. 0 for 3 in this one. Checks over to first, back safely. To third, tag, got him. Oscar Charleston getting ready to hit. And he chases that one below the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Brash, he's kind of a prototypical runner, takes off for third. Cut on and miss to second, and that's not it.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Parker makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back, and now it's Eric Hosmer.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Not in time, he legs it out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Man at first, Dylan Dingler now at the plate. That one fouled off. And it's fouled away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to Oscar, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. It's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Jock Peterson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Peterson just got a piece of it. The 0-2 pitch from Bell.
Yes, yes.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bell in position. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Brash back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Oh. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. Hosmer. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Acuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through it for the K, and they're down to their last out. Tim Raines will hit next. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long